My name is Nur Ain binti Mohamad Zaiki. My register number is 10DTK22F1048.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Asnie Ajiha binti Sairahmat. My matrix number is 01DTK22F1042.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhi Yao and I'm from class DTK1B and my matrix number is 01DTK22F1068.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Fitri binti Abbas. My matrix number is 01DTK22F1069. History of trigonometry. The word trigonometry comes from the Greek words trigonon, it means triangle, and metron, to measure. Until about the 16th century, trigonometry was chiefly concerned with computing and numerical values of the missing parts of a triangle, or any shape that can be dissected into triangles. When the values of other parts were given, for example, if the length of two sides of a triangle and the measure of the enclosed angle are known, the third side and the two remaining angles can be calculated. Such calculations distinguish trigonometry from geometry. Pythagorean theorem, for example, is a statement about the length of the three sides in a right triangle and is thus quantitative in nature. As stated above, Pythagorean theorem can be used to find the missing side in a triangle using its formulas. Trigonometry in architecture. Architecture, the art of designing a building, is the process where architects produce a mathematical representation of a designer's model for a constructor so that he may use it for constructing purpose. Trigonometry functions are what helps in drawing angles, calculating pressure measurements, and determining the heights of the structures.
We can see every triangle that have 90-degree angle use theorem Pythagoras to find a missing side. Pythagorean theorem stated that the square of the length of the hypotenuse of a right triangle equals the sum of the squares of the length of the other two sides. So, the missing side of a triangle can be calculated using the Pythagorean theorem, and that's how it relates to trigonometry. And this is the theorem Pythagoras formula. As we can see, the formula is a square plus b square equal to c square. As you can see, this is the right angle triangle. We have hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. How to identify the name of each side? First, the opposite. The opposite side is opposite the angle in question. Adjacent. The adjacent side is the side which is between the angle in question and the right angle. Hypotenuse. The hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is the longer side. So, if you see the longer side in a triangle, that must be the hypotenuse.
Next we have formula of trigonometry. First is a sine, cos, tangent. Sin theta equal opposite side over hypotenuse, and cos theta equal adjacent side over hypotenuse. Tan theta equal opposite side over adjacent side, and sec, cosec, cot formula is sec theta equal hypotenuse over adjacent side. Cosec theta equal hypotenuse over opposite side, and finally the cot theta equal adjacent side over opposite side. A real-life application of trigonometry, such as trigonometry in marine biology and trigonometry in construction, trigonometry in video games, and trigonometry in marine engineering. And I would like to talk about the trigonometry in video games. Example of trigonometry used in computer graphic application for video games is used widely in video games for the game to work perfectly. Trigonometry are mostly used to program an object so it can move in the game, and also used for turning an object to and determining the speed of an object moving. For example, in a spaceship games, trigonometry is used to calculate the distance between ships. The distance between the ship and the implementation of trigonometry to calculate the distance. If we know the x and y coordinates of each ship, we can simply draw a line from central point of each ship to form a triangle. Then we can compute the length of each new lines. Finally, we can use trigonometry to calculate the length of the diagonal line for the distance between the ships. In the diagram, we notice that the triangle has an angle of 90 degrees. In trigonometry, it is also known as right triangle. Therefore, we can use trigonometric ratio to calculate the distance.
Now that we have filled in our triangle, so we can use trigonometry to find the length of the side. We have our opposite and our adjacent. Opposite and adjacent is the tangent ratio. And so we have the tangent of 41 degrees equals 15 over x. Now we cross multiply and solve for x. And we get x equals 58, which means the observer must be 58 feet from the base of the building.